Work. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Jacob deGrom out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the game. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
And Maven comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs, two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Cole Calhoun comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cole Calhoun goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Mike Trout is at the plate as he looks at ball one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ricky Nolasco gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit. Now batting, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
But a quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone. Here's Jay Bruce now. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Now in the box, Luis Valbuena, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Here's C.J. Cron now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Here's the pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Angels are gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Valbuena is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swing and a liner. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard on the ground to second. Espinosa's up with it. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Nolasco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Cameron
0 for 1
Maybin.
here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And there's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Liner towards second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A man on third with 2 down. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Angels get just the 1.
Leading up for the Mets, first baseman.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Crone gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8.
Striding in, Rene Rivera. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Maybin there to put it away for out number 2.
Batting 9.
Digging in now, Jacob deGrom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. 2 out, nobody on. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Nolasco gets his sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
27. Mike Trout.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
To 2-2 now. On the ground to the right side. Duda's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance. Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors to this point for the Angels. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. To short. Scooped up to Walker for 1. On to Duda, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Inside and low. 2-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Too high. Ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Striding in once again, Martin Maldonado. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Down and away, ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And another foul ball.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Full count with 2 outs now, so he can...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 30.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Maben has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Number 7.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Jay Bruce. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. Nolasco looks in. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a ball hit hard towards center, but the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third. Now at the plate, Danny Espinosa. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Danny Espinosa.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting, The pitcher.
Digging in to try it again. Ricky Nolasco. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in once again, Cole Calhoun. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Changeup, little bit inside, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Very weakly on the ground. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit. And then it's by you.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. High pop up. Simmons is there for it. 1 down.
Center fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now is the dangerous center fielder Curtis Granderson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout is there. 2 gone. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there. No balls and a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Valbuena. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you get a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he's safe. Working to keep them in the game here. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angel strike for 1, and it digging in to try it again. Lucas Duda. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rene Rivera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Show Track. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. T.J. Rivera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 54.
Juan Lagares will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Hansel Robles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Hansel.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Mets have decided to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
Digging in once again, Ricky Nolasco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Reyes on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The left fielder.
Ready for another chance. Cameron Maybin. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce ranging back. Gone into the upper tank.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Mike Trout is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce going back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
The shortstop, number 7.
Riding in once again, Jose Reyes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lazy fly ball out to center field. On the move is Trout. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number
Here's
19.
Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Line drive to center field, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. C.J. Cron. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3.
in is Curtis Granderson.
2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Center fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun is underneath this one. And very quickly, one gone.
Third baseman number 4.
Standing in, Wilmer Flores. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it's trouble here for Espinosa. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Simmons onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show. Martin Maldonado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Ricky Nolasco. Nolasco. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string. So digging in now, Rene Rivera. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Hit back up the middle, taken in by Simmons, and he's retired here, 1 away. So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And this will be fouled away. A man at third with 1 away. Swing, and he popped him up, and that will not score the run from third. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Ricky Nolasco. Bud Norris takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Here's Jay Bruce now. Now a big swing by Bruce as he lifts this one high in the air to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
Liner toward right center. Trout is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next.
Number 11.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching 2 teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. You look at the numbers, and the thing that really stands out to me is his batting average. It's under the Mendoza line. You just wouldn't think a guy would struggle that much, but it's just been an uphill battle for him all season long. I know he's been really frustrated by the way that things have gone.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball. Matt Holliday standing in now. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And Ellsbury's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Holiday can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. In now, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading off
first.
for the Rays, designated hitter Corey Dickerson.
High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate
Center
now,
fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Souza is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Chris Carter now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Number 29 will put this one away, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go. Standing in, Logan Morrison. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman Logan Morrison.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down at the shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. One 0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Rasmus. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order. Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Weak roller right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, third baseman Ronald.
So
Torreyes.
digging in now, Ronald Torreyes. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Too low. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Slider up that he gets a call on. Hit hard to short. Beckham gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke. Stayed high. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Now the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Souza is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. Digging in, Tim Beckham. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Batting 8.
At the plate, number
Second
29.
baseman.
He stands
Number
in for the
29.
first time in this one.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line.
In comes Judge. That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box now, Derek Norris. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. In there for strike one, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead to get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Dickerson.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Runners on first with one down. A called strike over the outside corner. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Standing in,
Center
Kevin
fielder,
Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. And this is popped up back behind second. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now batting, the designated
ready
hitter,
for another chance. Matt Holliday comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. For his second at bat, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
If you're able to locate your
there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
On the move is Rasmus. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Ready on 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding in once again, Chris Carter. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. In there, 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Evan Longoria
saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Baseman number 7.
So striding in, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Right fielder number 20.
At the plate, Steven Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in now, Austin Romine comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Austin Romine.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you'll get the strike.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ronald.
Grounded,
Correa.
foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Rasmus looks this one in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
I don't care how hard you're throwing, you get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now batting, Matt Holliday. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there. 1-2. A good idea, but I think now
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Yanks striding in, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 29. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Derek Norris looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Castro, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rays.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, shortstop,
Didi Gregorius stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Chris Carter would be next. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And another foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2 down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in to try it again. Corey Dickerson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, center
standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Tried to go back-to-back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with a slider, too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit, though.
Standing in now, Logan Morrison. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Torreyes is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding in once again, Chris Carter. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Romine is the second out in the 7th inning. Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And he'll step off. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
Steven Souza is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a rather easy first out.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more. Colby Rasmus. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. In now, Tim Beckham. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
29.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 29. He doubled earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Torreyes has it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. 7 complete here. Here's Brett Gardner now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Alex Colomé enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit. Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with the changeup.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Jason Schreier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jason Schreier.
The catcher Derek Norris is in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Castro onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hit back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing. You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Welcome back to baseball on the show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Aaron Judge is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Gary Sanchez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Sanchez.
And this is taken outside for ball one. 276 the average coming in for him. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Down. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Called strike 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier on the run. 2 down. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
For New York, number 43.
Grounded back up the middle. Castro has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Logan.
Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Ready once again, Steven Souza. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's the first pitch to him.
The Yankees, the left fielder, number 11.
Brett Gardner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. After it is Souza. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in, Matt Holliday. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And now pitch on the way. Swinging is Holliday as this one's on the ground to short. Beckham is up with it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2. Now batting, Rasmus. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the line at
That ball's foul.
first. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Judge is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 29. He was a ground out victim last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So Derek Norris hits this inning after the 2-out success.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Into the box now, Derek Norris. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Danny Farquhar takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The right fielder,
here's big Aaron Judge. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The 0-1 hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Didi Gregorius shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Austin Romine. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Strike 2.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dylan Betances takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hit sharply on the ground. Glove by Castro. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan.
Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
First baseman, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good.